Hi there, Chummers, and welcome to the Sixth World. So a couple of weeks ago, I asked everybody what their favorite edition of Shadowrun was. I'll go ahead and put that video in the video link in the description below so you can take a look at that and see what the responses were. Spoiler alert, the responses were almost overwhelmingly that people preferred 3rd edition to any other edition, not necessarily because of the system, but more because of the lore and world building aspects of it. And I have to agree, Shadowrun 3rd edition did a fantastic job of building on the foundation that 2nd edition laid and kind of bringing that timeline forward in a way that made sense. I think it did a better job of doing that than 4th edition did. There's a lot of aspects of the 4th edition story that I don't like. I like the 4th edition system, which is why whenever I run 4th edition, I run 4th edition system, but it's 3rd edition. It's the 3rd edition era. So anyway, the point of this video, though, isn't to go ahead and just wax on poetically about how awesome Shadowrun 3rd edition is. I'm going to ask the opposite question in this video, and that is, what is your... I don't want to say most hated Shadowrun edition, but I'm going to go ahead and ask, what is your least favorite edition of Shadowrun? So for myself, I don't have really any experience with 5th and 6th edition Shadowrun. So I'm not going to count those as my least favorite editions or my most hated editions or whatever. Just because I haven't played them, I haven't really read through the books or anything like that. I don't know enough about those systems to make a determination. So the editions that I have played, 2nd edition, 3rd edition, and 4th edition, out of those 3 editions, 4th edition is probably my least favorite edition. Not necessarily most hated, because there's a lot of aspects of 4th edition, like I said earlier, that I do enjoy, and when I run 4th edition, I like how some things are simplified, especially hacking. Hacking is much, much better in 4th edition, I think, in a lot of ways than it is in 3rd edition. Maybe lacks some character that it had in 3rd edition, but still, it's a lot simpler and easy to run, and you don't have to plan an entirely separate run for the Decker. So, that being said, though, 4th edition story, the story, how it continues the story in the Shadowrun universe, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. There's a lot of aspects of it that I think don't make sense. I think my biggest problem with Shadowrun 4th edition is the whole Ghost Walker thing. I just don't enjoy that aspect of it. I remember when I first got Shadowrun 4th edition, I was reading through the lore section in the front of the book, because that's one of the most fun things about the Shadowrun Core Edition books is how well written those lore sections are. And I just remember reading it and getting to the Ghostwalker stuff, and I'm like, oh, come on, this is ridiculous. I don't like that about 4th edition. So if I had to pick a least favorite edition of Shadowrun, it's going to be 4th edition because it doesn't feel like Shadowrun to me in a lot of ways, especially story-wise. System-wise, like I said, it's fine, but story-wise, it just doesn't feel very Shadowrun-y for me. It feels more generic sci-fi than fantasy mixed with cyberpunk. So that might just be me, though. I know there's a lot of people out there that absolutely love 4th edition. I prefer it over any other edition. I know there's also people out there that love 5th and 6th edition. I've said this many times on the channel, but I have a friend who is absolutely enamored with Shadowrun 6th edition, runs it all the time for his group where he's at, and keeps telling me that I absolutely have to check it out, and I have to actually run it myself, which maybe I will one day. I don't know. We'll have to see. So anyway, the point of this video, the point of this very quick video, the question that I want to ask you that I'm going to go back to again is, what is your least favorite edition of Shadowrun and why? I have a feeling I know what a lot of people are going to say, especially people who've been playing Shadowrun as long as I have. I'm not going to say what I think though, because I don't want to color anybody's I don't want to color anybody's answers or have anybody think they're telling me like what I want to hear or anything like that. But what is your least favorite edition of Shadowrun and why? Let's go ahead and get a discussion going on that sort of thing. A civil discussion, of course. We don't want to get too hot and bothered with this. After all, it is just a game. But tell me what your least favorite edition of Shadowrun is in the comment section below and why, and we'll take a look at that. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video where we take a look at some comments for that. I'm going to go ahead and leave this video right here, so if you liked what you heard, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, those things always help out immensely. If you want to support the channel more directly, we have our Drive-Thru RPG affiliate link in the description below, as well as Patreon and membership links. Those will greatly support the channel directly as well. But liking, sharing the video, and subscribing to the channel also helps us grow as well. And that's all. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and leave the video right there, and I will see you all next time. And that's the chip truth, chummers. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more Shadowrun content. Hit that notification bell so you will always know when I upload a brand new Shadowrun video, and until next time, remember to shoot straight and never, ever deal with a dragon.